Hello, everyone. It's the three of us again, Millie.
Clover and Andy.
Hello, and welcome to the Crumbs campaign. As promised, we have decided to launch the Crumbs campaign this week, and we will be focusing on a number of points. The campaign is actually going to be to end disease disparity for M&D, and we will be asking the government to stop giving us crumbs to fight M&D as well. So it is hugely important. The work we've done so far, we've established a global SOS that we're pretty much 30 years away from our last medication.
Yeah, really is old in 1995.
Mhm.
So
We've
it's
compared that to other diseases, other incurable diseases that were thought to be incurable, such as diabetes, polio, HIV, all that were in a desperate situation like our disease and where they're at and where we're at. And since the science has come on so much, we feel that it's only fair to ask the government to accelerate research. So later this week, we will be launching our UK petition, which will be mainly to accelerate research and look at regular funding, regular annual funding, and no more excuses. Um, Again, we'll be looking at comparing the lifetime incidence, lifetime risk of M&D compared to other diseases.
yeah, making comparing, contrasting with other diseases.
That's right, to make sure that we really understand what the risks are. And the risks are great. They're just not happening to the older generation or middle-aged generation. It is for people in their 30s, 20s, teenagers. We will be looking at that very, very closely and working with other families to make sure that that actually is established, that anybody can actually get the disease. And most cases are sporadic. We'll be launching a website, a dedicated website. And the importance of that is not everybody has social media, so we can't just rely on Facebook, and Instagram and YouTube. And I think we're going to be doing also a bit of X and whatever other sites. But at the same time, some of the older generation, we really want them involved and informed as well. And a lot of them will have emails, so we'll be able to actually reach out to them because they would have been around and they would have encountered M&D with their friends and with their loved ones and would be a bit more aware of the situation. We will be launching M&D Town.
Yeah, that's slightly looking outside the box, but it's a
Hmm.
kind of hopefully a different angle to think about things and
Absolutely.
detail. So I think it's quite engaging,
But
I
part of
think.
this whole fight is going to be actually breaking the mold of M&D as a disease, as being complex and something that happens to, I don't know, a famous footballer and five others. No,
I
it
think when
actually
when
happens to
there's
communities.
a system that's kind of been cemented in place, sometimes you do need to look at it from a different perspective to get a different understanding of things.
Hmm.
So I think that's kind of what MMD Town helps do.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. The headquarters of the whole campaign is me and Andy. We're pretty much creatives in everything we do. Andrew is a fantastic artist. You guys know him as a doctor, but he's a fabulous, fabulous artist. He's published a book, he's done artwork. Everything you see behind us is him.
Yeah.
Um, so we've illustrated the whole thing, we've animated it, we've split it into many different videos and topics, and we've been working on this really for the past 6 months. It's nothing new, really. However, we weren't going to launch anything until we actually had things in place. And it's held us back. I mean, the government's taken about 8 good weeks to assess one sentence and a paragraph. Well, I don't know what to say about that, Andy.
Well, we're here. We are where we are. So we
We
just
are where we are. We couldn't do the
sit
petition
back.
we wanted to do straight off from beginning, but hey, it's not too late. When our UK petition comes on board, we now have a platform. We're going to need 100,000 signatures within 6 months to bring it to parliamentary debate. If we manage to collect those 100,000 signatures, and it doesn't have to be in 6 months, we can do it in a month. We might have to catch up because government did not care that they spent 2 months assessing a paragraph
Yeah.
which should have been done in 10 days, which I have no words. I mean, the casualty rate in that time for M&D has risen rapidly. And we will be looking at that as well,
Oh
won't we,
yeah.
Enzi?
I think why not?
The casualty rate. We will be looking, we'll be launching our countdown, count up clock,
Yeah.
counting down towards the cure. We'll
It
be
is.
starting it from January 2025. And we're looking at what is the casualty rate for M&D. And we will not rest with this. Absolutely not. We've got media coming up. BBC interview, it's already happened. It's going to be released within about 2 weeks, maybe next week. We don't know yet. We'll confirm that for you. And we will be looking, how is the money spent? How much money is being spent on research? Are there any gaps in our research? Are our scientists currently, do they have experience in bringing any drugs that are promising to the market? Do they have experience? Does anybody have experience of this? We've never done it for M&D. No, I mean, genetic testing maybe in Switzerland, but nothing in genetic development in Switzerland, but nothing for the M&D ALS 98%, which is still without a cure. Nothing for us. For us, we actually have 100% no cure. Absolutely. So that is going to be our Crumbs campaign. We hope you can join us. There'll be a call to action, every single posting, every single video, every single thing. We hope you can share it. We hope that together we can help change this disease forever. And we'll be doing it slightly differently. In a way, there's a lot that's been documented about the disease and the way it ravages the body and what it does. No surprises there. But we will be looking at it extremely differently, fighting it with creativity, which I think it kind of needs to be done. And facts, creativity and facts, nice mix of science and creativity. It's always been really us. Um, and yeah, we'll be joining this by our little mascot, Clover, the dog, who's wearing the Crumbs campaign, which is the orange colors today. And Clovesy, do you want to give a message out, sweetheart? I want to walk, she says.
Just wants to walk and a snack.
Walk and a snack. All right, sending everybody lots of love and hope you can join us and share far and wide. Follow us, like our page, please, if you can possibly. Facebook, especially, Instagram as well. And because we're going political now, we will be launching X and website, and I don't know, it doesn't really matter. We're not phased, we're not bothered. We're going to get this done. Let's do it.
Let's do it.